Okay, back spasm for 2 days. Plan to take a nice cold bath. Temperature of the water is 49.4. And I'm staying in here for hopefully 10 minutes. This is a light. Should be on, but it's not. It doesn't go on. Okay. Now the shirt will keep me a little bit warmer, but the cold is certainly getting through. I left the shirt on for your benefit, not mine. Now the water's 49 degrees. So I'm in here maybe a minute. So hopefully we'll get to 10 minutes. This is for a back spasm that I've had for 3 days. I was reluctant to do this. I thought the cold would bother the muscles. But after YouTubing and researching, I realized that it could very well be beneficial. So tomorrow I have a big day. I need to be prime, ready to go. Coaching from 9 to 12. Okay, believe it or not, one of the hardest things to do is get your elbows in and your fingers and your hands. The body isn't that hard to go. You just have to do it. Now, I've been doing this for maybe about 4 months, maybe twice a week for 4 months. So some people say that you cannot build up a tolerance for it, but I believe you can. I believe I certainly have. So this should be pretty boring for you to watch. But there are some very funny ice bath challenges on YouTube. Very funny. And those of you who have tried to ice bath, there goes my hands, you'll appreciate the humor even more so than someone that have not. So my toes are just out of the water. My heels and ankles are underwater. Because my hands are underwater now, it feels so much colder. If you've ever done this, the more you move, the colder it is. My theory is that although your body is cooling down, it's warmer than the water temperature, so the microscopic, maybe eighth of an inch of water nearest to your body is probably warming. So when you move quickly, you now enter that area that is ice cold again. So you have to stand with it very still. I hope everyone has noticed my polar bear plunge cap that I just got 2 weeks ago. My first polar bear plunge. I don't think it would have been possible had I not prepared. And it was a lot of fun. So right now we're just past 6 minutes. Usually I'll have some nice soft music playing, and it will usually would be darker too. I just have the little night light on. With essential oils. The mist from the essential oils. It's my little spa. Believe it or not, when you go into water that's colder than you ever have, or you've gone longer than you ever have, it's the same feeling as lifting weights. The adrenaline is that you accomplish something like your personal best, I would say. We just passed 8 minutes. Like I said, tap water is cold enough. Don't need to put ice in it. Sit in here for 10 minutes. I guess ice, colder water for a shorter period of time is okay too, but my thought is that the little bit of water, a little warmer water, for a longer period of time would mean that your joints and your bones are getting cooled down instead of just plunging into ice cold water. You know, for a second or a minute, your joints don't get cold enough. In my opinion, I'm certainly not schooled in this. Decided to be my own guinea pig. But I gotta say, when I come out and I take a hot shower right afterward, like about 9 minutes, or like right about now, I can start draining the water. And then my alarm would go off at 10 minutes. Always have an alarm with you, by the way. Because if you start to meditate, I understand that if you meditate so deeply, you can basically put yourself to sleep. And if you're doing this alone, you really don't want to put yourself to sleep. So have a backup alarm at 10 minutes. And then I start to drain the water. And then when my alarm goes off, I stand up and my ankles stay in the about 6 inches of water while the water is draining. I would stand up and then I would take a nice hot shower. Okay, so that's it for now.